Section 3, Carrying out private hire journeys. Private hire services are an important part of London's transport network, providing a wide range of services for residents and visitors. This section covers the basic requirements for drivers when carrying out private hire bookings. Bookings. As a London PHV driver, you can only carry out bookings that you have received from a licensed London PHV operator. You must carry out these bookings in a London licensed PHV that has PHV license discs on display unless exempt. Please remember, you are only allowed to carry out bookings given to you by a licensed operator in a licensed PHV with a license disc on display unless exempt. Possible questions. 1. When can you carry out a PHV booking? A. If you get hailed by a passenger. B. When you get direct phone call by a passenger. C. When you get a booking given to you by a licensed operator. D. All of the above. Correct answer. C. When you get a booking given to you by a licensed operator. Please select the correct statement from below. A. You can carry out a booking in a private car. B. You can carry out booking in a London licensed PHV that has PHV license discs on display unless exempt. C. You can carry out a booking in a London licensed PHV vehicle but does not have a disc on display or exemption letter. D. In any vehicle as long as it's insured. Correct answer. B. You can carry out booking in a London licensed PHV that has PHV license discs on display unless Possible ELR question, fill the gap. 3. Private hire service is an important part of transport network, providing a wide range of services for residents and visitors. Possible words. Are, is, will, London, London's. Correct words. Are, London's. TfL's website has a license checker tool which contains the details of all licensed private hire drivers, vehicles and operators. This is a public register which you and anyone else can use. Please remember, passenger or yourself can verify your license, vehicle license and operator license from TfL website if required. Possible question. 1. How can anyone verify or check details of a PHV driver, vehicle or operator? A. From local authorities. B. From TfL's website license checker tool. C. From Uber, Bolt, FreeNow or other similar companies. D. Government website. Correct answer. B. From TfL's website license checker tool. 2. Who can use TfL's website license checker tool? A. Only authorized TfL officers. B. Only Metropolitan Police. C. Only TfL operators. D. Public domain can be used by everyone. Correct answer. D. Public domain can be used by everyone. You should never accept a booking from an unlicensed operator. If you are in any doubt, you should ask the operator for their operator license number and check their details using the online license checker tool. It is important to remember that a PHV is not a taxi, black cab. This means that, you are not allowed to pick people up on the street or at stations or airports unless they have booked you through a licensed operator. This includes the street outside your operator's center. You must not allow any passenger to enter your vehicle before you have received the booking from your operator. You must not give any sign or say anything to a member of the public that suggests that you are available for hire, without a booking. You must not encourage any member of the public to approach you or your PHV if they don't have a valid booking. If someone does come up to you, you are allowed to hand out a business card with the number of your operator on it, or you can provide other contact details such as your website. Please remember, 1. Never accept booking from unlicensed operators. If in doubt, check details using online license checker tool. 2. You are not a taxi, black cab. You cannot pick up passengers unless it's booked through an operator. You must not allow passengers in your vehicle until you get their booking details. Do not make any sign or approach passengers to tell them you are free to take booking. 3. If a member of public approach you, give them your operator details and move away. Possible questions. 1. If you have any doubts about an operator, how can you check if they are licensed or not? A. TfL's website online license checker tool. B. Government's website. C. Ask operator. D. Not your issue. Correct answer. A. TfL's website online license checker tool. 2. Which of the following statement is correct? A. It is important to remember you are a PHV, same as taxi, black cab. B. It is important to remember that a PHV is not a taxi, black cab. C. There's no difference between PHV or taxi. D. Taxi for local journey only, but PHV can do local and long distance. Correct answer. B. It is important to remember that a PHV is not a taxi. 3. If a member of public approaches you and requests you to take him to his destination and there are no other transportation nearby, what would you do? A. Take him as there are no other transportation. B. Call your operator and make the booking before taking him. C. Take his details on, drive him to wherever he's going. D. Give him your operator business card and ask him to contact them. Correct answer. D. Give him your operator business card and ask him to contact them. Booking details. Before the start of each journey, your operator is required to record certain information about the booking. Although you are not personally responsible for collecting or recording these details, you should know about this requirement and let your operator know about any changes. For example, tell your operator if the final destination changes. The information your operator must record includes, the date the booking is made and, if different, the date of the journey, the name of the person the booking is for, the agreed time and place for picking up passengers, or, if more than one location, the agreed time and place for picking up the first passenger, the main destination, the agreed fare or estimated fare, the name or other identification of the driver carrying out the booking and, the registration number or other identification of the vehicle that will carry out the booking. Please remember, 1. Your operator must record certain information about the passenger before giving you the booking. It's their responsibility. 2. If your passenger decides to change any booking details whilst in your vehicle, you must inform your operator. 3. Your operator must record details such as date, time of the booking, passenger name, pickup address, destination, fare, driver and vehicle details as well as license details. Possible ELR questions fill the gap. 1. Before the of each journey, your operator is required to certain information about the booking. Possible words. Start, started, starting. Recorded, recording, record. Correct words. Start, record. 2. Who's responsible to record passenger and booking details? A. TfL. B. Operator. C. Yourself. D. Local authority. Correct answer. B. Operator. 3. Booking information your operator must record. Please select the correct statements from below. A. Passenger date of birth. B. Date and time of the journey. C. Passenger's nationality. D. Pickup and destination address. Correct answers. B. Date and time of journey. D. Pickup and destination address. Operating centers in late-night venues. If your operator has a license to operate from a late-night venue, for example a pub or nightclub, the operator can only take bookings inside the venue at the booking location specified on their license. You can only accept a fare if the passenger has booked the journey through a licensed London operator. You must not approach people on the pavement or outside a late-night venue to offer them private hire services. If you do this, you may be committing an offence and could be prosecuted. If a customer approaches you, then you should tell them to contact a licensed private hire operator to make a booking. You, as the driver, are responsible for parking your vehicle, the noise it makes and for your own behavior. Please think about the environment around the operating center and how noise, traffic and/or customer movement may affect the people living in the neighborhood. Do not behave in an antisocial manner, do not leave litter in the street or road, do not go to the toilet in a public place, and do not leave your engine running. Have respect for the area you are working in. Remember, if TfL or the police get complaints about driver behavior, they will investigate and, depending on the sort of complaint they receive, it could result in licensing action or prosecution. Please remember, 1. An operator can take booking from a specific location in a late-night venue. 2. You must not approach people outside venues. 3. Only accept passengers that made booking and job given to you. 4. If you pick up without booking through operator, you may be prosecuted. 5. Park your vehicle safely, keep your engine off, keep clear of any obstruction and respect the neighborhood. 6. If any complaints made against you for not following the above, TfL may take licensing action or may prosecute you. Possible questions. 1. When can you pick up from outside a late-night venue? A. Only when you get a booking through an operator. B. Only if passenger sends you a direct SMS to pick them. C. If you get approached by a passenger outside the venue. D. If you get asked by the venue security. Correct answer. A. Only when you get a booking through an operator. 2. Please select correct statement from below. A. You are allowed to pick up passenger from outside a venue if passengers approach you. B. If a customer approaches you, then you should tell them to contact a licensed private hire operator to make a booking. C. If you get a booking given by venue security. D. If your registered operator manages the venue's booking. Correct answer. B. If a customer approaches you, then you should tell them to contact a licensed private hire operator to make a booking. 3. Who's responsible for parking appropriately, noise pollution and environment within your operating centre neighbourhood? A. Transport for London. B. Your operator. C. Local neighbourhood officers. D. You, as a driver. Correct answer. D. You, as a driver. 4. What may happen if TfL or police get complaints about driver behaviour? A. They will inform your operator. B. They may financially penalise you. C. They may take licensing action or prosecute you. D. They do nothing. Correct answer. C. They may take licensing action or prosecute you. Airports. Airports are private property and can make their own rules, bylaws, about taxis and PHVs. Heathrow Airport has its own set of bylaws which you can find here. You should know about these in case you get a booking to or from the airport. You cannot enter Heathrow Airport to pick up passengers unless you have a booking from your operator or you are parking in an official car park or the PHV authorized vehicle area to wait for a booking. When picking up passengers, you must always use an official car park. You should not wait in local car parks or residential streets. Remember that the taxi ranks at Heathrow Airport and London City Airport are for licensed taxis, black cabs only. You must not stop, wait, pick up or drop off passengers at the airport taxi ranks. Please remember, 1. All airports privately owned and you must follow their own rules. 2. You are not allowed to enter the airports unless you have a booking or park and wait in official car parks. 3. You must not use taxi, black cab, ranks. 4. You must not park in residential streets. 5. Always use assigned pick-up and drop-off area. Possible questions. 1. Please select the correct statement from below. A. Airports are private property and can make their own rules, bylaws, about taxis and PHVs. B. Airport belongs to local authorities and they are responsible for making their own rules within. C. Airport belongs to the government and regular governmental rules applies within. D. None of the above. Correct answer. A. Airports are private property and can make their own rules, bylaws, about taxis and PHV. 2. If you arrive early to pick up from an airport, where you would you park and wait? A. In a nearby residential street. B. In a local car park. C. Anywhere it's safe to do so. D. In an official car park. Correct answer. D. In an official car park. Journeys outside Greater London. As a London licensed PHV driver, in a London licensed PHV, you may carry out a private hire booking, accepted by a licensed London PHV operator, where the pick-up point and or the destination for the journey is outside Greater London as long as the booking has been accepted by a licensed London PHV operator. If you have any doubts about whether the journey is legal or not, you should ask your operator. Please remember, you as a PHV London driver is allowed to pick up and drop off from outside London as long as the booking is taken by your operator. Any concern, ask your operator. Possible questions. 1. Select the correct statement from below. A. You as a London PHV driver only allowed to carry out booking given by your operator within Greater London. B. You as a London PHV driver is allowed to drop passengers outside of Greater London but not allowed to pick up, even if it's booked by a licensed London PHV operator. C. You as a London licensed PHV driver, in a London licensed PHV, You may carry out a private hire booking from outside Greater London as long as the booking has been accepted by a licensed London PHV operator. D. London PHV drivers are allowed to carry out jobs from outside London without any operator. Correct answer. C. You as a London licensed PHV driver, in a London licensed PHV, you may carry out a private hire booking from outside Greater London as long as the booking has been accepted by a licensed London PHV operator. Possible ELR question, fill the gap. 2. If you have any doubts about whether the journey is legal or not, you ask your operator. Possible words: has, had, have, should, would, will. Correct words: have, should. Fares. TfL has no power to set or control the fares charged by PHV operators. However, it is important that all customers understand the fare they are going to be charged. Your operator is responsible for either agreeing fare for the journey with the passenger or giving them an accurate estimate before a journey starts. If your passenger decides to change the destination of their journey, asks you to pick up extra passengers, or has extra luggage, you should tell your operator as soon as it is safe for you to do so. Your operator will then be able to update the fare or estimated fare for the journey. You should check with your operator what to do if your passenger disagrees with the fare or is unable to pay it at the end of the journey. You should also check with your operator what the arrangements are for giving out receipts. Please remember: 1. TfL has no power to set fares, your operator set fares for each journeys. 2. Fare estimates must be given to passengers before journeys. 3. Any changes or amendments of the journey should be reported to your operator for fare to be updated. 4. All fare-related issues to be informed to your operator. 4. Make sure you know the procedure to provide receipt if requested. Possible questions. 1. What power does TfL have over fares? A. PHV drivers decide their own fare to charge passengers. B. TfL has no power to set or control the fares charged by PHV operators. C. TfL has some powers to set or control fares charged by PHV operators. D. TfL has set a cap for how much fare a PHV driver can charge. Correct answer: B. TfL has no power to set or control the fares charged by PHV operators. 2. Who's responsible to set PHV fares? A. Transport for London. B. Local authorities. C. Government. D. PHV licensed operators. Correct answer: D. PHV licensed operators. 3. If your passenger decide to change destination of their journey, what should you do? A. Let your operator know to update fare when it's safe to do so. B. Set and agree to a fare with your passenger. C. Just drop them to their new destination without informing your operator. D. None of the above. Correct answer: A. Let your operator know to update fare when it's safe to do so. 4. If at the end of a journey, your passenger doesn't have the means to pay you, what would you do? A. Contact TfL. B. Call the police. C. Get yourself into an argument. D. Contact your operator. Correct answer: D. Contact your operator. Lost property. At the end of the journey, you should remind passengers to make sure they have not left anything behind. You should also check your vehicle for lost property after every journey. If you have put any of the passengers' luggage in the boot, do not forget to check that too. If you find any lost property, you should take it back to your operator. The operator will keep the property and make a record of it. By law, your operator must keep a record of any items of lost property they hold. Let your operator know as soon as you find anything in case the passenger has already been in contact about the item. Please remember: 1. End of every journey, remind passengers to take their belongings. 2. You should also check the vehicle including boot. 3. If anything found, you should hand it over to your operator. They will log it on their system and try to return it. Possible questions. 1. What would you do if you find an item in your vehicle left by a passenger? A. Take it to a police station. B. Send it to TfL office. C. Give it to your operator. D. Keep it in your car till passenger contact you. Correct answer: C. Give it to your operator. ELR question, fill the gap. 2. You also check your vehicle for lost property after every journey. Possible words: could, would, should. Correct word: should. 2. Select a correct statement about lost property. A. Let your operator know as soon as you find anything in case the passenger has already been in contact about the item. B. Keep the item in your car till end of your shift, then contact your operator to inform them. C. Let TfL know as soon as possible if you find an item, in case passenger has already contacted TfL about the item. D. Take it to a police station soon as possible and let them handle with it. Correct answer. A. Let your operator know as soon as you find anything in case the passenger has already been in contact about the item. Suspicious items and behavior. Terrorist attacks can happen at any time or any place without warning. Items left in your vehicle are likely to be items passengers have left behind, but if you are suspicious of an unattended item, call the police immediately on 999 and follow their instructions. Be aware of what is going on around you and of anything that seems different or unusual or doesn't feel right, or anyone that you think is acting suspiciously. It could be someone you know, a passenger, or even someone or something you notice when you are driving that doesn't feel quite right. You can report your concerns about suspicious activity to the confidential police anti-terrorist hotline on 0800 789 321. Don't worry about wasting police time or getting someone into trouble. The police will decide if the information you give is important and will treat it as. Please remember: 1. Be vigilant and report any suspicious activities to police by dialing 999 immediately. 2. Be aware of your surroundings and report any suspicious activities to police anti-terrorist hotline on 0800 789 321. 3. Never ignore these type of suspicions thinking that you may waste police time. Let the police decide if it's important or not. Possible questions. 1. Please select the correct statement from below. A. Terrorist attacks can happen at any time or any place without warning. B. You'll always get a warning if there's a terrorist attack. C. Police will be well aware of any future terrorist attacks. D. Government know exactly where a terrorist attack likely to be. Correct answer. A. Terrorist attacks can happen at any time or any place without warning. 2. What would you do if you find an item in your vehicle that looks suspicious? A. Keep it in your vehicle till end of your shift, then hand it over to your operator. B. Take it out of your vehicle and leave it outside. C. Call the police immediately on 999 and follow their instructions. D. Look out for a police vehicle and hand it over to them. Correct answer. C. Call the police immediately on 909. 3. If you have a suspicion about a person you know or a passenger, what would you do? A. Contact your operator and let them know about it. B. You can report your concerns about suspicious activity to the confidential police anti-terrorist hotline on 0800 789 321. C. Send an email to TfL. D. Do nothing as it's not your responsibility. Correct answer. B. You can report your concerns about suspicious activity to the confidential police anti-terrorist hotline on 0800 789 321. When a booking cannot be carried out. When an operator has accepted a booking and you have agreed to carry it out, you should carry out that booking unless you have a very good reason. There may be situations where you do not feel able or safe enough to take passengers, for example if they are carrying open bottles or cans of alcohol or anything dangerous or inflammable, or if they are acting in a violent or offensive way. If you do refuse to carry out a booking, be polite and explain why. This could help avoid a complaint. Make sure you tell your operator the full reasons why you did not carry out the booking. Because the operator accepted the booking, the operator is also responsible for either arranging for another driver to carry out the booking or to make it clear to the passenger that it has been cancelled. You must not refuse to take passengers because they are disabled or they are traveling with assistance dogs. For more details, see section. Please remember: 1. If a job accepted, you should never cancel it unless you have a very good reason. 2. If you feel unsafe to carry out the booking, explain passengers the reason why you can't carry out the job to avoid getting complaints. 3. If your operator the reason for not being able to carry out the booking, so they can deal with it accordingly. 4. You must not in any circumstances refuse a job due to a person's disability or travel. Possible questions. 1. If your operator given you a booking and you accepted it, under what circumstances can you cancel it? A. If you feel the fare isn't worth it. B. If there's too much traffic on road. C. Passenger came along with a walking frame. D. Only if you have a very good reason. Correct answer. D. Only if you have a very good reason. 2. What would you do in a situation where you do not feel safe to carry out a booking given by your operator? A. Just cancel it on your app and drive off. B. Take risk and carry out the booking. C. Call the police and inform them about the situation. D. Be polite and explain the reason as to why you're not going to carry out the booking. Correct answer. D. Be polite and explain the reason as to why you're not going to carry out the booking. 3. Why is it necessary to let your operator know if you decide to cancel a job for safety reason? A. So that they can either arranging for another driver to carry out the booking or to make it clear to the passenger that it has been cancelled. B. So that they can log passengers' details to block him from any future bookings. C. So that this passenger can be reported to police for further investigation. D. All of the above. Correct answer. A. So that they can either arranging for another driver to carry out the booking or to make it clear to the passenger that it has been cancelled. End of lesson 4. Please subscribe to my channel for further videos.